Sacks people are getting because you guys are covering that.
Oh, shit. Yeah, like I said, we're doing well as a whole defensive unit right now. I think the D-line's playing unbelievable. Our job is really just take away that quarterback's first read. I think we've been doing a good job throughout the year doing that.
I think Paris made the Pro Football Focus Defensive Team of the Week, and he only played in a half against Syracuse. Yeah, I mean, what did you see out of him on tape on Friday night?
I would say early in the year, he's got a high ceiling. He still hasn't reached his ceiling. You know, it's going to be unbelievable what the player that he's going to become in the future. You know, because he's getting better and better each week through more experience in the game times. It's been fun watching him mature, fun watching him communicate, fun watching him play the game of football. So I can't wait to see him even next year.
What do you think that his ceiling looks like as a player?
It's the sky's the limit, you know, so it's going to be basically on him, on how much he wants to get better, how much more time he spends in the film room, which he's done an incredible job doing that. And you see it on the field each week, you know, so, I think he'll continue to do that because he sees his success with him doing, giving a little bit more work into his craft.
Is this kind of what you foresaw back in like the spring when he was shifted?
Well, he's always been a playmaker. From the moment I stepped here, he's been a playmaker since I've been here. Again, with him showing the playmaking ability, really when I first got here, it hasn't changed. Like I said, the more and more that he learns what his job responsibility is, the more and more he's going to make more and more plays.
There's a few seniors in that secondary too. Is he taking his cue from those older guys?
They're helping him.
They set an example for him.
Yeah, him and Hamlin do a great job with each other. They keep each other going every day in practice, even during the game, on the sideline, the whole 9 yards. So those two together help each other out unbelievably. And Dane Jackson does a great job with Paris too. So they are pushing him, and he's accepting the push.
What is that leadership? How would you describe what that leadership has meant to that group?
The leadership, every great team has great leaders on it. And I think the guys as a whole have been pushing each other. We talked about those leaders as seniors, but the guys within the room kind of hold each other accountable. And, they've been a good job pushing each other. Even the guys that aren't playing, they're understanding their role on the team. So it's been good seeing those guys grow together this year.
What have you seen from Miami's passing attack so far?
Good talent. They have great talented receivers out there. The quarterback, is pretty good as well. So they'll push the ball down the field and also try to get you in some situations in which that we got to, be able to cover those guys.
Your experience in covering guys like KJ Hamler at Penn State, is that going to help you in this game because they have the same kind of take the top off of defense?
Oh yeah,
ability.
Absolutely. They're a very talented team. That's who Miami has always been since I've known them. But covering a guy from Penn State as well has been it does help in that. The more and more you go and get speed, and we have a lot of good talented speed on our team too. So we get a look at it every single day. And the guys are so competitive. I look forward to seeing them in that challenge.
I asked Pat the other day if the quarterback pressure up front was, guys just winning their one-on-one battles with the scheme, and he said it's the players, but they're also doing what they're being told to do. They're not freelancing, thinking I can go here instead of go there. For your guys on the back end, I mean, has communication been maybe even better than you would imagine? Because there doesn't seem to be, save for one play last week, there doesn't seem to be a lot of breakdowns in terms of that.
Yeah, and again, I think that a whole defensive unit as well as a team is all predicated by those guys that are leaders, and then also those guys that communicate with each other, So that's from the back end up to the front end, from the front end up to the back end. So I think as a unit, everybody's kind of communicating, everybody's on the same page, and they're doing a 1 and 11. To be a good defense, everybody's got to understand a piece of the puzzle. And I think the guys are doing very, very well within that regard.
From a call release standpoint, who's like in charge back there for you guys?
As far as making the checks,
yeah.
both the safeties make the check, and every once in a while, corners make a check based on what we have. So again, everybody's working together really well.
You mentioned speed guys that you guys go up against in practice. Even when you shot you feel probably one of those guys. I mean, how difficult or what challenges does he present your DBs on a daily basis in practice?
Well, the challenge is us staying good within our fundamentals and our technique. So that he forces that on those guys in that regard, and that's what we're trying to bring to the table during the game each week.
What are the biggest areas of maturation and improvement that you've noticed from your group this season?
Again, just those guys working together. I think it's very, very vital within the room. Everybody in the room understands what their role is and pushes each other in their own way. So whatever that role is that they have on the team to help out and keep pushing everybody, if you're playing and or not. Everybody's got a role, and it's been good, just seeing those guys work with each other day in, day out.
How as a coach do you teach that?
Well, you talk about it a little bit, and I think Coach Narduzzi does a great job, you know, in all our team meetings, understanding what the focus is each day. We come in with a focus every single day, and he does a great job in that regard. And you know, us as coaches, assistant coaches, we try to continue to push that message. And, you know, and it kind of happens over time, you know, and the more success they have, even better. You know, they believe in what they're saying from the guy to the right of them, to the left of them, as well as the coaches and everybody that's around them.
Does Paris remind you of any safety you've seen before?
You know, Paris has got one of the most unbelievable instincts I've seen coaching, you know, so it's tough to match that. You know, his instincts are unbelievable. So to answer your question, no, because, you know, he's a different guy as far as the stuff that he feels during the game, the stuff that he feels and he can see, even during practice.